Happy Monday. As you know, Monday is one of my favorite days, and today's no different, but today was different. I am still taking some PTO to burn through it before the end of the year, and so I was productive, but in a different manner. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about my productivity and to provide an update on the blog. So in the spirit of transparency, today the video name will be How Daily Vlogging and AI Are Boosting My Creativity. And so that's what we're going to talk about real quickly. And it really is an update into the purpose of the vlog. I started because I wanted to be a little bit more creative in being able to publish content without having to think about it too much and without allowing myself to get too overcritical in what I was publishing, in hopes that maybe one day I would be ready to start publishing my podcast again. And so I decided that, hey, we're going to put out a daily vlog, and we're just going to have to sometimes push it out because it's going to happen daily, and you're not going to have a lot of time to overthink, what is going to go into the video and how you're going to edit it, all that good stuff. So committing to the vlog was a challenge at first, and it still is a challenge because there are definitely days when I'm publishing content that I'm like, oh man, this is like not my favorite, right? But anyways, it gets out there. So it's really forced me to think on my feet, to experiment with new ideas, and really just help me with the process of creating. That's kind of where we're at right now, and I want to backtrack to some work that I've been doing in the professional career, and that is a lot of work with utilizing artificial intelligence, AI. And I use it a lot in my day-to-day activities to help me be a little bit more productive and to help with just everyday tasks. So a lot of what I'm doing is data analyzing, creating reports, presentations, that type of stuff. And over the last few months, I would say, I've been diving a little bit deeper into utilizing AI to help with creating graphics, creating PowerPoint slides, reviewing large loads of data, and providing some type of output with that data, right? And so it's really helped me in a professional setting. And the other day I was actually started thinking about, if it's been so helpful at work, are there opportunities that I could maybe use AI at home? And so, for example, you could create logos or graphics. And as an example, I did that tonight to create a new logo for the Take 10 vlog. When you're entering information into an AI like Copilot or ChatGPT, or I'm guessing Apple Intelligence, although I haven't used that very much, you want to be very specific in the prompt that you're giving it, right? So for example, when I'm creating this logo for the channel, I'm telling AI that they are a marketer. And I even can ask it to ask me questions about what I want in my logo until it feels comfortable enough to generate a logo. And the better prompt that you input into the generator, the better output you're going to get. I'm not a professional in entering prompts, but I'm trying to get better. So anyways, was able to create a logo and thought about, if it can do something like that? How could that help me in my creativity of putting out a podcast episode? And so what I did is I entered a prompt asking ChatGPT to search the internet for the most searched for questions around mental health and mental well-being, and to generate 52 different types of topics that I could potentially use as a podcast episode. And it did it. And also, once I had that, I asked it to group the topics into categories and to break that down by quarter, which it did. So now I have 52 different topics that I could cover in the upcoming year that surround mental health, mental well-being, and if I'm being fully transparent, takes a lot off of my plate of one of the biggest holdups I had in creating the podcast, which was, what do I talk about? I felt like I was coming back to similar topics. I now have a list of different topics that are related in a way, but separate enough that they're different. And from here, my next thought would be to create an outline for each of those topics, or to have ChatGPT create an outline for each of those topics. And then from there, I'd be able to do my own research and create these episodes. And so I guess that this experiment of daily vlogging has helped me get back into the mood of podcasting. And I'm excited about that. But I also had a unique thought that I was not expecting. Coming into it, my hope was that I'd do the daily vlog, get my creativity back, want to start creating a podcast, and then move into the podcast realm. Which happened, so I'm very pumped about that. But what also happened was that I've kind of enjoyed this daily vlog and capturing moments of the day. And so as we move forward, I think I'm actually going to continue with that as well, which is the surprise. I don't think that would be the case. So anyways, I just wanted to share that update with you, but I also wanted to share some of the work that I've been diving into as it relates to AI. I'd be curious, do you do a lot of work in AI, or have you used it? What are your thoughts? I know that it is a sensitive subject, and maybe one that we could cover a little bit more, as I do have some thoughts on it and have been diving into some research about it, but that's probably for another day. Anyways, I think that is it. Also, as a side note here, but my outline for today was also created by ChatGPT. So maybe a disclaimer there, but it is and has been very beneficial. Okay, that is the ramblings of me for the day. Thank you for joining. We'll see you tomorrow.